the 1986 Alfa Romeo GTV6 3.0, a car that embodies the essence of Italian motoring, passion, flair, and a healthy dose of drama. It's like a fine Italian wine, complex, intoxicating, and liable to give you a headache if you overindulge. Let's start with the engine, a 3-litre V6 that's as melodious as Pavarotti hitting a high note. It's an Alfa Romeo, so naturally, it sounds glorious. But while it might sing like an angel, it's not exactly blessed with the reliability of divine intervention. Owning one of these is a bit like being in a relationship with a supermodel, breathtakingly beautiful, but prone to tantrums at the most inconvenient moments. Behind the wheel, the GTV6 is a bit like taming a wild stallion. The steering is sharp, the handling is nimble, and the brakes are as responsive as an Italian chef to a compliment about their pasta. But be warned, push it too hard, and you might find yourself wrestling with the infamous Alfa Romeo gremlins that lurk beneath the surface. Inside, the GTV6 is a blend of Italian style and, well, Italian quirks. The seats are supportive, but finding a comfortable driving position is about as easy as finding a decent cup of tea in Rome. And good luck trying to operate the temperamental electrical system without swearing like a sailor. It's about as reliable as the Italian justice system. But let's not dwell on the negatives, because when it comes to sheer driving pleasure, this Alfa delivers in spades. It's not the fastest car in its class, nor the most practical, but what it lacks in straight-line speed and creature comforts, it more than makes up for in character. And then there's the design. A timeless masterpiece that looks just as stunning today as it did in 1986. With its sleek lines, classic Alfa Romeo grille, and that unmistakable badge on the bonnet, it's a car that turns as many heads as Sophia Loren walking down the street. In conclusion, the 1986 Alfa Romeo GTV6 is not a car for the faint of heart or the financially cautious. It's a car for those who are willing to overlook its flaws in favor of its undeniable charm and character. Sure, it might break down occasionally, and yes, you might spend more time cursing at it than driving it. But when you're behind the wheel of a GTV6, none of that matters. Because for that brief moment in time, you're not just driving a car, you're conducting a symphony of Italian engineering and emotion. And really, isn't that what motoring is all about?